and you realize the next day when I do a scene with the guy who actually plays Zach, who plays my best friend, he says, you know, you could have died. And it was sort of like, wow, maybe she can die. It's like when she got the stick stuck in the back of her head, was how long can she remain alive and be able to regenerate if they don't pull the stick out until she really just dies. So, it's possible. No job security there. I know. Because, you know, anyone can go.
As you'll find
all day long.
Luke.
Now, how close are your characters to your actual personality?
You're my cousin. You should know that.
I'm talking to you.
Oh. You said characters.
That's right. Okay.
Well, I mean, I definitely think there's a lot about...
You're not creepy. Come on. Okay, you're a little bit creepy.
I think there's a lot of things, you know, I mean, one of the things that really drew me to this character is that there are certainly aspects of all of our experience that are really dark and really, you know, on deep levels, things that I think just being a human means that we struggle with. And so that's a lot of what I plugged into when I was auditioning for the role, and a lot of the thing that really drew me to it, you know, was this idea that it allows me to explore parts of myself that I haven't yet gotten to explore as an actor, and that's certainly one of the biggest reasons why I do what I do. So, you know, I think there are shades of it in everybody, and I'm just glad to have an opportunity to express them.
Yeah, I think with any character that you play, there's just a certain element of yourself that you bring to it. I know Claire's a normal teenage girl, and as am I, so.
And Sylar and Gabriel Gray is just somebody that wants to be validated as special. I think everybody can relate to that. You know, it's just a matter of how far you're willing and able to go in order to achieve that.
We're really kind of, every character is in what is going on in the plot and the stories are kind of metaphors for a lot of problems, a lot of things that people go through in their lives, like wanting to be different, wanting to be special, wanting to save the world, wanting to succeed at something, wanting to be different. It's being a superhero with a super power is kind of a metaphor in a lot of ways if you think about it. Aunt Jenna. I brought my family so they can ask questions, fill in the blanks.
One of the things I like about your show so much is each character has dark sides and light sides, and you get to see them all. So that makes it very normal. But the way the show is bringing you all together.
It's a very small world.
Yeah. And it makes us realize that that's the way it is for us out here if we just pay attention.
Yeah.
Being forced to pay attention. What is it in our lives that forces us to pay attention?
Yeah, that's a great thing about this show is, in a lot of ways, it's kind of. In a lot of ways, as I said before, as our characters are metaphors, it is a metaphor in and of itself because of the things that are happening to our world, happening to our environment, how it's disintegrating, how it's falling apart, and how we really do have to save the world. Just in a little bit of a more realistic way.
You know, when I read the script for the pilot of the show, actually, that was one of the things that really blew me away, were the echoes of the things that are really happening in our world today, and the fact that this is a show about people awakening to their own power. You know, in the world that they've created, it's superpowers, but I think it's really important that the people are watching the show. I think it's one of the things that people really respond to. It's like, as human beings living in the world today, we have a responsibility and we have the capacity to awaken to what it is that we can do to change things and to fight evil, as it were. You know, and there's a lot of that in the world for real. So I think it's really exciting to be a part of something that has those themes, you know, underlying a really sort of fantastical, vivid, colorful comic book, graphic novel kind of world.
Yeah, I'm from New York. So, and my dad was a lieutenant in the fire department who retired 6 months before 9/11 happened. And it was just something incredible just to see how the city, just as big as it is and as many people as there are in it, just really gathered together and really picked up the pieces, even though not all of them knew each other personally and had the same experiences, but they all had something that they could relate to. So it's a very small world, and you see in the show how randomly these characters come together, which you'll see a lot more in the upcoming episodes. Just really small ways how connections, and one person knows this person, and they manage to walk by each other but just not look in the same direction.